Guess who's going to New York? My best friend curated an exhibition in New York, so I'm going there just for 2 days, one night. Got my backpack and my camera bag, and I'm all ready to go. I chose to take an Amtrak to New York because it was just a little bit cheaper than a flight. I left out from Union Station, and honestly, I quite enjoyed the experience. This was my second time taking an Amtrak somewhere before, and I quite liked the scenery and whatnot. When I got there, I got on the subway and I went to Unregular Bakery, which had a vegan breakfast sandwich, which was really good. I also got my friend a donut, and it was honestly a really cute place. I then went to Little Island, which is like this man-made island situation with like a lot of plants and flowers and stuff like that. It was a really nice opportunity for me to practice my photography and videography. I took a ton of pictures and videos, and there was even this really nice lady who saw me with my camera and was like, "Do you want me to show you some of the different settings on there and I can take some pictures of you?" I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes, thank you. That'll be really nice." So she took these pictures of me, which I thought was really, really sweet. Then I went to Pier 57, which is this food hall right next to Little Island. I just popped a squat and sat there and read for a little bit to just cool off because it was really, really hot in New York. They also had this rooftop garden, which was really nice, and it kind of overlooked Little Island. So I took some pictures, those, just got some practice in. After that, I went to Genesis House, which had this exhibition called The Forest Within. Well, it was more like an immersive experience with flowers and plants and things like that. It was actually really nice and calming. I quite enjoyed it. It wasn't that large. I mean, it only took me about like 10, not even 10 minutes, like 5 minutes to walk through. I took some more pictures there, more videos, and as a girl who loves flowers and who loves pink, this was just right up my alley. Now, by this point in the trip, it wasn't time for me to check into my hotel yet, so I was really just exploring and going places. My phone was on 15%, so there was no videos about that. The hotel was really just a budget hotel. I honestly went for literally the cheapest option because, the girl was balling on a budget. I made it to my hotel. I took a shower and changed, and here's my outfit. I'm gonna go grab dinner and then head to the gallery. I went to a restaurant named Hangawi, and it was really, really nice. It was like a traditional Korean vegan restaurant. I got this vegan sushi. It was so good, y'all. Honestly, the best sushi I've ever had in my entire life. After that, I couldn't resist this perfume stand, and I got myself a little perfume, just a little treat. And then I met up with my friends at the gallery. Nora's on the left and Priya's on the right. Aren't they beautiful? So cute. So the gallery was really, really awesome. Honestly, the pictures and videos that I took does not do the artwork justice. There was so many unique works of art that, honestly, I found it hard to choose a favorite. Priya DJ'd a set, and it was awesome. I wish I could play the music, but copyright. I'm not trying to get caught up. But this was one of my favorite pieces because I love a good textile, and I thought it was so pretty with the colors, the meaning, the texture. There were also some different films they had playing, which were also amazing. And there was even this interactive piece where you could move around the hair on the body, which was really awesome. Overall, it was a 10 out of 10. After that, my friends and I went to get ice cream. Well, they got ice cream. I got a smoothie because, lactose intolerance. But we just walked around, chilled, talked. It was a good vibe, honestly. Then I got my lift to go back to my hotel, and I went to sleep. Good morning, good morning. It's now the next day, Monday. Yesterday was so amazing. I didn't really get the chance to check in, so I'm going to kind of just give a recap of my thoughts of yesterday. So when I was still on the train and we were getting to New Jersey, I saw that it was raining. So I checked the weather, and it was in fact going to be raining when I got to New York. When I got here, it was really cloudy, and I think that kind of skewed my perception of the city because everything just looked really drab and like wet, I pretty much just did touristy things yesterday, which I think also skewed my perception of New York. I wasn't really vibing with it like in the first few hours, and here's why. The MTA is confusing. As a girl from DC, I'm used to riding the metro, but I don't know what New York has going on. Whoa. I kept getting turned around and lost, and I think because I didn't have someone who lives here to like kind of guide me around, I was so confused, Okay, the AC just started going off and it's making like a buzzing sound, so if you hear that, sorry. Now, I will say, I think the city grew on me because at night, it was a little different. And like with friends, it was much different. Like not being by myself, having to figure everything out was much better. So you might be wondering, London, what are you doing today? So I'm gonna get ready to go to what's called Urban Vegan Kitchen. And as you can see, I'm trying out a lot of vegan spots here because there's so many and I wanted to really, you know, expand my palette. Really excited about that. So come along. The Urban Vegan Kitchen was a vibe. I ended up getting their vegan chicken and waffles, which were actually really, really good. It had kale on it, which doesn't sound appetizing, but it was actually really good. I also got their mac and cheese, which was all right. Okay, I ended up coming back to the gallery just to hang out with Priya and Noor. Noor is somewhere, but we went to go get coffee, and now we're here, and we're going to, what's the AV stuff? We're going to...
It's called Sir Rentals.
Yes.
We're just gonna go drop off the speakers and the DJ decks.
Yes, here's Noor.
Hey!
Woohoo!
Sir Rentals.
Before we dropped off the speakers, we went to go get coffee, and we came across this really sweet letter that someone left for someone else that I thought was just so pretty and like, I don't know, picturesque. But I ended up getting a matcha latte, which was honestly not that great. They put too much matcha in it, but you know, you win some, you lose some. But yeah, after we dropped off the speakers, they dropped me back off at the Amtrak station, and I made my way home. Overall, I rate the trip a 10 out of 10. It was a great experience. It was short and sweet. I was really happy to hang out with my friends and see the beautiful exhibition that they curated. I hope they do more in the future, but it was nice for now. All right, guys, I just got home. I'm going to take a shower, unpack, and decompress. Thank you guys so much for watching my vlog to New York, and I'll see you guys next time.